For cheap Madden 21 coins, make sure to check out Madden Noble. Use code NOBLE for 3% off. Link is in the description.
He is Pitt Cooper off to the races for the touchdown. Prescott taken off. Untouched Michael Gallup.
What's up today, my fellow mass soldiers? So what I'm going to be doing right now is breaking down for you guys the new chems that I put on the Dallas Cowboys squad. The last video I did breaking down the chems only had one specific chem on offense and one specific chem on defense, and I actually liked the result of it, but I wanted to mix it around like I did in other Maddens or previous Maddens like Madden 20, Madden 19, and see if it makes a big difference if I add other chems to it. So you're going to see the result right now, and I'll break down to you guys what I like about it and what I don't like about it. So let me go ahead and activate the Dallas Cowboys squad. Just go over here. Yeah, Dallas Cowboys. And I'm going to show you guys right here. So if you guys been tuning in and you guys been knowing, you guys see that Dak Prescott before I changed the chems was a 97 and Tony Romo was a 98 overall, right, with blue chem. So they basically went up 3 overalls. Roy Williams, Deion Sanders went up to 97. Lance Alworth went up to 97 and so forth, right? A lot of the receivers and the quarterbacks went up, dramatically when it comes to maxed out go deep, because I had 50 out of 50 go deep. So I actually added three overalls to those specific players, right? Because go deep is more specifically for receivers and your QB. Sometimes it'll affect the linemen and so forth. Any of these blue chems on linemen, remember, it also has to do with Dallas Cowboy chems on top of the go deep and other things, right? But one thing that I did notice, like I said, is that the go deep, when I have 50 out of 50, it really maxed out. I do got a lot of go deep. I got 30 out of 50 right now, which is quite a bit, and it actually did help out my squad, but not as much as it did when I have 50 out of 50. But I mean, that's what you most likely would expect from that, right? I'll be surprised if it didn't go down in overall. But let's go over here. As you see right here, I got 30. It says 30 out of 35, right? But it's really 30 out of 50 go deep, right? 35 will be if I add 5 more components of go deep, then I'll have 35 out of 40. That's how it goes. And the maxed out is 50 out of 50. So I got 30 out of 50. Then look at zone run. I got 20 out of 25. I want to add zone runs because I wanted to show love to my O-line. Some of the O-linemen may benefit from it. I don't see much that it benefited from. I think all my O-line still looks the same. Maybe Travis Frederick went up in 1 overall. I can't remember. However, my actually halfbacks did go up another overall. So I think they went up 2 overalls altogether to all my halfbacks. So they actually look a little bit better because I actually put zone run. If I put 50 out of 50 zone run, they probably even go up even higher. Just to let you guys know that. So what I will say is this, is if you guys are gonna go heavy on the actual zone run or the, your running game and so forth like that, then yeah, I would focus a lot more on zone run and maybe even just max out zone run. However, if you guys do a lot of throwing and you guys want your receivers to be more well equipped, then I would recommend going 50 out of 50, go deep on it. Basically what my recommendation would be max out 1. But if you do want a balanced team, like, I like it like it is. They both went up. The halfback and the QB went up in overall. It looks decent to me. I'd rather have a well balanced offense. Then go ahead and put go deep and a zone run. Balance those chems out, and like I said, and it would actually do pretty good for those who want a balanced team. Me personally, I like having a more goonish QB as well as receivers, right? My halfbacks do fine without that extra boost, but my QB and my receivers, they just look more goonish when it's maxed out. So most likely, the only reason I'm doing this video because I want to show you guys how my team looks when it has go deep and zone run to my players, so you guys can see for yourself. But me personally, I might end up going back to go deep. But depending on how you're running your team, this could be the chems that you might want to put on your team. But like I said, I want to show you guys how it's looking, just in case you guys want to go back and restructure your actual your team. Anyways, here's my defense. My defense always looked goonish, but yes, certain players did go down overall, like Byron Jones. He went up to a 95 before. Trayvon Diggs was like a 97. Even Roy Williams was like a 98, right? A lot of the, even Ken Norton was like a 92 overall. Same thing with Malcolm Smith. He was like a 91. And the reason why is because I took maxed out lockdown off him, right? So here we go. Lockdown right now, we got 32 out of 35, right? Before we have 50 out of 50. That's what it came down to when we had lockdown. So our players are more juice on defense. However, I added pass rush now to my D line, which is 25 out of 30. Did it affect my D line? Just a little bit, but not as much as you would expect. But once again, I don't have maxed out pass rush. If I put 50 out of 50, then yeah, there'll be more juice. But in the end, I have to look at it as, okay, looking at my players, who would benefit the most out of lockdown? How many players would benefit in comparison to the lineman? I mean, you have your linebackers, you have your safeties, you have your cornerbacks, and even some of your D line will benefit from having lockdown on them. Because even if I put lockdown on Randy Gregory maxed out, he'll still be a 94 overall. That's what I'm trying to share with you guys. So overall, I think lockdown maxed out. Most likely, I'm gonna end up going back to that. Right now, I put pass rush and I put lockdown just to show you guys those two different ones together to see how your team look. If you like my team the way it is, because I have balanced out, I have lockdown and I also have pass rush on my D line, then go ahead and do it. But if you want a more juiced up safeties, linebackers, and cornerbacks, then go with just lockdown altogether. Once again, most likely, like I said, I'm showing you guys the video just so you guys can see for yourself. Like, hey, if you guys want to mix your Chems up and if you guys like what you see right here, because me personally, most likely, I'm going to go maxed out 50 out of 50 lockdown because I like the way my players look, right? They still play viciously. I just like the way they look with maxed out a lockdown. But I had to try it, though, just to see if I liked it. Once again, I like the maxed out lockdown, so that's why I did what I did. But as you can see right here, we go. I got lockdown and then I got pass rush, 32 out of 35 and 25 out of 30. So I got a lot more pass rush than I did zone run on my offense, right? So, but like I said, it does a little something, but once again, I'd rather have the lockdown. But if you guys are curious on why my players are also so juice, because I know a lot of you guys are going to probably want to ask that too. Remember, I'm maxed out Cowboy Chems. 50 out of 50 is all you need to have maxed out Cowboy Chem. However, you see 57 out of 50 right here, right? Just because I have more, ain't gonna make the team more juice. All you need is 50 out of 50 to have maxed out Cowboy Chems, and they'll do the job. Then you see, once again, and I got the go deep lockdown. You see that, and you also see right here Sprinter. All you need is 40 out of 40 to have maxed out Sprinter. I have 50 out of 40, right? I keep 40 out of. All you need is 40 out of 40, and with the 40 out of 40, I'll give you ×2 speed. Just so you guys know that, I'll give you guys ×2 speed. So once again, I have ×2 speed from the Sprinter, and I have ×2 speed because I have maxed out Dallas Cowboy Chem. So let me go ahead and click on that. So you're gonna see it right there. Go ahead and take a look. You see +2 speed. You see all the other stuff that comes with Dallas Cowboy Chems. It boosts up that will boost up the whole Dallas Cowboys team offense and defense. It doesn't matter what it is. The Dallas Cowboy Chem does. But you see +2 speed went up to the whole team. But because I have maxed out Sprinter, I also have +2 speed. So now every Dallas Cowboy player gets +4 speed for those who's able to get Sprinter on them too. So that's why another reason why my players look so juiced up, because I have the Dallas Cowboy Chems as well as Sprinter, and then I got lockdown, zone run, go deep, and other chems on them. So that's a big reason why they look so juiced up when it comes to these chems, right? But once again, once I'm done with this video, I'm gonna end up going back to just one chem per the offense and one chem per defense, because I like that better. So on my offense, I'm gonna go with go deep maxed out, and with my defense, I'm gonna put lockdown on everyone. Once again, offense, go deep on everyone, defense, lockdown everyone, and I'm gonna stick to that because I'd rather have a juiced up, maxed out team. If I'm able to have 50 out of 50 offense, go deep and 50 out of 50 zone run, then yeah, I would do that. But at this time, we have to pick one because I don't have enough players to put maxed out go deep and zone run on. So I'd rather just max out, go deep. So that's what I'm going to do with that. But anyways, this is how the team looking. I know I haven't did a gameplay in a while, but just best believe gameplay is around the corner. I got a few videos for you guys before that though, to, you know, show you this. And I'm also going to show you another way, how I've been making all my coins. You see, right? You guys know for a minute I was down, right, like 200K or whatever like that. Now I'm back to 1.4 million, which is going to go up. I plan to have 2 million, unless another Cowboy player comes along. But I just been stacking up my coins and grinding and so forth, and I will do another video breaking that down, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and leave right here. If you guys like seeing what you're seeing, drop a like. If you guys, if you guys want to see more of this good content, man, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I will be dropping more heaters for you guys. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and leave right here. You guys all have a nice day. I'm out.